Okay, hello and welcome to Thursday's stream with Pokemon Shining Pearl. We're just finishing off having done the dailies. That will do, I think. Yeah. So yeah, time we made our way up Mount Coronet. And just load up the which yeah, everything else is good. So yeah. Hit you on that tab. There we go. So yeah. Need to head up. Wrong button. Let's go. Oh, I forgot about that. Item I missed with surf. Well, I guess to be able to come this way anyway. Okay, and here we are into new territory. So yeah, hopefully this is all gonna go well. Probably is a Suzy.
Hello.
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 Poppy, can you deal with your human, please?
I don't want to dealing with a human. Whatever. Is the chat thing still not working?
It should be.
Hold on.
Because I did it. Because after the stream yesterday, I tested it and it worked.
Oh.
There was some sort of glitch while the stream was on.
Oh, let me stretch.
I tested it before stream, which is why there's a thing just saying test in the chat. If that's what you're referring to.
Sure.
But obviously when I change in the page on OBS, it then resets what's on screen, so that's why it's not there at the minute. Yeah, it's popped up.
Okay.
So I don't know why it didn't work yesterday.
Oh, I forgot that because when you have it on the what's it called screen, whatever it said on that screen, it doesn't appear on. When you
Yeah, it's some weird thing like when you change. When you change the input. Well, because obviously you have different pages, effectively.
Yeah.
When you change page, it resets what comes up on the chat. But remember, it wasn't working at all during the stream yesterday.
No, it wasn't.
Because none of it was. And as I said, as soon as the stream was done, I checked it and it worked. So, like I said, don't know what happened in regards to that one yesterday.
It broke.
Yep. It broke.
It did break.
Yeah. We'll discuss this the direct a little bit later.
Okay.
And we're gonna go through it in order.
No.
But it means the big thing is last.
I know, but that's the best part.
Yeah, but that also means we'll be able to discuss that one for more time.
Okay, actually no, I'll talk about that when it gets to it.
Yeah, so he's just disappointed.
I was... How can I put this? It was... Okay, alright. Portal! Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, wait about it. Wait for the moment, Susie.
And then getting myself muted on Discord.
Not my one.
No. Cyrus and Steven, Dusk, and Angel had to mute me because I got... Yeah. I think you can imagine my reaction to the last one.
Yeah.
I had literal tears in my eyes.
Yeah, although I thought it was something slightly different to start with.
I had an idea what it was, but it wasn't until, like the ringed.
Yeah, that was what changed it for me.
That's what made it go.
Because the scene just before that made it look like it was another game. Which might have finally been happening.
Oh,
yeah.
Nexus more, yeah. To be fair, that made me think about that for like a little tiny...
It does have a lot of... we're getting into it now, but there's a lot of moments that screamed X in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll give it a little bit to allow other people to get here. So, how is Susie today anyway?
I'm tired.
Aww.
But then again, when am I not tired?
When I've been down and you've actually gone to bed at a decent time?
Yeah, but I had to fight to stay awake during the day.
That's your problem for not, for not taking advantage of going to bed at a decent time.
Okay.
What's Pops?
Pops is doing Pops things.
Oh. Is that good or bad?
She's just asleep, bless her.
Okay. Okay, so I was just wondering if it's Pops things in just her being herself or searching for daisies again.
Yeah, she can do it. This is heartbreaking.
It sounds it.
It breaks me heart every time.
But it's just like, no, Poppy.
Oh dear, there was a...
You giving her any playtime?
No, I didn't.
Oh, she needs more playtimes.
Did I tell you about, No, I didn't. Right. So, Kay got a call from the person who currently does have Jazzy.
Mm-hmm.
Because she went out the window,
Oh no.
caught a pigeon, mauled it to death,
Yeah.
shared it with her brother, and then proudly brought it into the house, a flat.
Yeah.
And he rang her up saying, "Oh my god, maybe they won't want her anymore."
Mm.
They were like, "That's just a cat. That's just a cat thing. That's what they
Because,
do."
yeah, that's a cat being like, "Here, woman, I bought food."
Pretty much. Apparently made a mess of the living room.
Because, let me think of it. Yeah, because this is like how a pack animal thing works. It's like, you give me food, I give you food.
Is that right? Pretty cute.
It's like, it's almost like them, trying to be like, look, I can do it too.
I shall provide for Human.
Yep. I provide dinner today, woman.
That's okay, you do that.
I say that's adorable.
It is adorable.
And as I said about my mum's cat, which had 3 legs, caught a pigeon, brought it in, The only problem is it hadn't fully killed it. So there was a very stunned pigeon apparently wandering around the lounge.
Right.
So, yeah, that bit wasn't so welcome.
No. Normally isn't. Oh, come on. But yeah, he was just so worried that we wouldn't want Jazzy anymore because of that.
No, that's, you know, that can be viewed as normal cat behaviour.
I mean, Monty brought in a starling once and let it go free in the house.
Yeah, as I say, it's considered it's considered normal behaviour. So, you know,
Yep,
that also means you know the cat's healthy.
exactly. But she's just a kitten, so
But it's being a helpful kitty.
yeah.
So, I wouldn't tell it off.
No, I wouldn't either.
I'd just be like, oh, good kitty. It's not my food, but good kitty.
I don't want it, but okay, fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Poppy gets a good playtime and brushing tomorrow. What?
She shall.
Okay. Thought you were telling me to shut up.
Oh no! Definitely not.
Because it was like, yeah.
Just no.
Susie Woo.
I didn't mean to.
Apologise to the cat.
Nah.
Yes.
Yeah? No? Are you okay?
Hmm?
What are you bringing up? What?
What's Katie doing?
Oh, that's what you brought up. No, she cares. She's just... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What? I'll quickly clear some alerts. don't do that. So, what did Susie do during the day?
Not much. I started playing Fall Guys again, and they've done some updates to the maps. Oh dear.
Oh man. Three Fridays to go.
No. It's exciting.
I still hate the person that hacked the Bandai Namco page and made it look like it was delayed.
I mean, I read it and I was like, oh no, and then I actually read it more carefully and I was like, oh, hold on a second.
Yeah, like yeah, as I said on Discord, they put so much effort into doing that.
There was just some things that just went...
Yeah, because then when you read the full thing, it's like, wait a moment.
Yeah. Right. No.
But yeah, it's still the whole case. That's a lot of effort to put into that. To make a thing, look like it would, look like it would actually be issued.
Yeah.
In the right formatting and, of all the other extra bits they use. And then to hack the Twitter to do it.
Exactly.
I think that's what makes it just be like, how dull is your life to do that?
Exactly.
Because...
Oh god.
What?
Oh no. Alright.
Susie's PS4 died. Yeah, actually, that's the thing. If Elden Ring breaks your PS4, are you actually just gonna print off a "you died" sticker and stick it on top of it?
Most likely.
It would be fitting for a Souls game to kill the PS4, though. Your poor abused PS4.
Oh, this is fun.
Whatever Susie has found is not fun.
Not fun. God. Whee!
Yeah.
Aw, damn it. No. What did you do all day, my lovely?
Not much really.
Oh, fair enough.
Had to deal with some actual, shopping.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yee. Alright, I'll be right back a moment.
Yeah, sure. Thoughts. Across taking. Thank you. Yeah. Just check the spots where. So even though I've done this on Diamond, like it's been a while now. I don't actually remember where they were. I think I missed something. So. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Candy. You alright?
Yeah, I was just taking a drink. Water bottle just decided nope. Oh dear. There are some Pokemon that do not want to show up in freaking Arceus.
I mean, I'm still having some trouble getting a couple on Diamond.
Like, it took me forever. It took me over 100 hours to find a Munchlax.
Eesh.
I'm trying to find a Cleffa. I'm not having much fun with that. I'm trying to find a Bonsly.
Bonsly.
Yeah, Bonsly, that's it. Can't find one of those. All I find is goddamn Sudowoodo. I'm like, I want your pre-evolve form.
No, it's taken 2.5 weeks for a Kangaskhan to spawn in for my Diamond.
Oh my god.
And bear in mind, you are reliant, it's random whether it was going to spawn on the day, because it's been, for the last couple of weeks, well the last say like 3 weeks, I've only been missing Pokemon that spawn from the daily swarms, the Trophy Garden and the Great Marsh.
Yeah.
And, well, this week I finally got the last Pokemon I need from the Trophy Garden. The swarms just do not want to help. They keep cycling the same 3 Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I finally got the Kangaskhan today in the Great Marsh, but oh jeez, I hate Kangaskhan's because they just never want to get in the ball.
That sounds about right.
So I had to reset my game like 4 times.
Oh my god.
Because to save the 500 Poké Dollars, I would just save before entering and then reset.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that took a lot of time to get.
I bet. Whee!
So, yeah. So I'm now missing, I think it's 4 Pokemon in the swarms.
Yeah.
And 1 Great Marsh Pokemon.
Nice.
Then I've still got to do all of Ramius Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got to deal with all of that. Then I'll have to go and get Regigigas.
Yep.
And then it's just Pokemon from Pearl. No, National Dex stuff in Pearl, so...
Yeah.
So yeah.
I've got a lot to work on and I won't lie about that. I'll one day do it.
So I just spend so long in the underground on Diamond trying to farm the materials I need for Ramius Park.
Yeah, you do. It takes a long time.
I know. Because I've done, obviously, I've done Cresselia and Giratina.
I don't think I've done Cresselia. I don't think I did Cresselia.
You just need to go to the sailor in Kalnave City. Well, need to speak to his kid first, and then that will trigger the thing about it. And then he'll take you to the place where, well, he'll take you to a place to meet Cresselia, and then Cresselia goes and becomes another roaming Pokemon.
Yay.
Yep.
Not like I already have one.
Well, there is some, like, you want to know what the best Pokemon is for dealing with them?
What is it? Is it Captain Derpy?
No, it's Honchkrow. And Murkrow. Because they're Dark type up against Psychic types.
And they fly.
Well, the flying isn't the important bit.
No, I was it wasn't important bit.
It's also because of a move that they learn. Mean Look. Because Mean Look prevents Pokemon from leaving battle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you just teach Murkrow/Honchkrow Mean Look, and it will keep Cresselia or whichever one of the late Guardians it is. So I forget which one it is that's running around. Even though we're going to deal with that shortly. But yeah, they can't hurt Honchkrow with their Psychic type attacks. Cresselia does know Slash as well. But Honchkrow is actually quite tanky, so it can withstand a few of those attacks. Slowly broke. Hello.
Hey,
TA.
How you doing?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm nearly there, TA, which is the good bit. I mean, there is still a couple of other Pokemon I'd be missing, which will be Mew. Oh no, I've got Mew, sorry. Celebi and... yeah, Celebi, Deoxys, Darkrai, Shaymin, and Arceus. So obviously, yeah, I've got Mew Jirachi because of the data from Sword, Shield, and Let's Go Pikachu Eevee.
My parents are getting nearly the Pokedex for freaking... what's it called? Legends. And then I know for Diamond and Pearl. So I won't play it.
Yeah, but there's a lot more. Yeah, how are you doing, TA? No, Celebi and Deoxys, I believe, are the only Pokemon that you can't obtain in Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield, sorry, even with Sword and Shield, in Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
Celebi. Yeah, only available through transfer or an event. For Celebi, well, should be the same with Deoxys. Yep. So yeah, it's then, as I say, you then have Manaphy. You had the egg giveaway at the beginning of the generation of the games. Bit late now if anyone wants Manaphy's egg. And then yeah, Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus, they're yet to issue, though. Shaman and Darkrai are available in Legends via save data unlock.
Yeah, you get a quest on based on them. Quite fun, really.
So. 15. I mean, mythical Pokemon usually are not counted for National Dex completion. So, although it depends how it's been programmed for this game. Because obviously the mythical Pokemon for Sword and Shield were not counted.
No, they weren't.
So... yeah. As I said, that's usually what happens, but obviously I don't know, like I said, how it's been programmed in this, because they could have accidentally made that a requirement. So we'd need the Pokemon Home integration to be triggered very soon.
Yeah.
Jesus, skunky. Ready. Oh, no.
Oh.
What's up?
I was on the final round and somebody pushed me off.
Good for them.
I knew you'd be on my side.
They now have to live with the guilt.
They won't be guilty.
They will. Especially if they lose.
I hope they do.
So yeah, then they've got the guilt of, I pushed someone off the ledge and it did nothing.
But I won't be able to see it. Well, no, I had the option to watch it, but I chose not to, because that can sometimes take forever. She's just a sleep lesson.
Aww. Whereabouts is she?
By my pillow.
Aww. Hoping she'd be close enough for you to give a fuss to.
Sadly not. I'm just sad.
It's not dimensions, palkia, or effects, it's only space. That's Giratina's thing, dimensions. Just space. Just stop getting that bit wrong. Could have taken them both on. Didn't need Lame Rage to come and help.
God damn it, Lane Rage. Oh my god, that person looks like KFC. Out of context, that probably does sound pretty bad.
They probably did like some cross-promotion thing at some point. Oh well, as we're now on to these fights, let's actually get down to the big thing, huh?
Yay, big thing!
So let me just skip forward on the YouTube video to cover it. So, yeah, yesterday's Direct. Gotta love when Nintendo only gives you 24 hours of warning for these things, right?
Oh god, yeah.
So yeah, they kicked off Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I've not been a Fire Emblem person, so
that's all I can say about that.
I mean, it looks like they're just doing with Three Houses what Age of Calamity kind of is to Breath of the Wild, as like this warrior's story for the game line. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with that bit.
No.
So, definitely, yeah, it's a game. At least there's one thing though about it. Koei Tecmo in their own, the Dynasty Warriors series, like the main stuff, Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors.
Yeah.
They have been getting really, really bad and lazy with them for years now.
Okay.
Yeah, like they putting it is heavy asset flipping and ripping stuff out just to sell back to you. So, but when they do the licensed, sort of Warriors games, they do actually put the effort into them.
Yeah.
So that's the only advantage it's got, is because it is going to be a licensed one, they're actually going to put effort into making it. Plus, I don't think Nintendo would have let them do another one if they were not going to do such a good job. So, yeah, if anyone just wants a new Dynasty Warriors that's good, or at least going to be made to a good standard,
Yeah.
you've got an option there. So, there's that, I guess.
I mean, I
It's
guess.
more Dynasty Warriors than what Dynasty Warriors is.
That says something like, holy crap.
Yep. So, yeah, just paused on that one, so... so what's up next? Oh yeah, so Advance Wars. They did give us a new release date, because it was meant to be it was meant to be out back in December, so... Yeah, April 8th it's now due. So, hopefully no more delays. Because, yes, I'm really looking forward to playing the first game, because I never managed to get my hands on the first game on my GBA. I only have the second one. So,
Again, not my thing, sadly.
oh. Hey, tasty. Then up after that. Oh yeah, No Man's Sky. The game that was sold to us as a lie. I know people are saying it's good now, but you launch bad, you are forever tainted. Doesn't matter how much you improve.
It's not
Because like people are saying, oh no, it doesn't matter now they fix the game. It does, because if a game that launches bad, makes itself successful during the fixes, it's just going to encourage. I mean, we already see it coming out of EA, Ubisoft, Activision, Square, Take-Two, them being lazy by going, oh hey, we can just put out a half-assed game and then fix it later if people want it. So, I am sorry, but the game wasn't of much interest to me in the first place, but it doesn't deserve to be bought. Purely because it's going to send the wrong message to developers who really do just want to screw you over. That we will buy, trash and praise it when they fix it. Because we'll, get in the mentality of buying it to be like, maybe not so good now, but it'll be fine in a few years. No, we can't let that happen. So, yeah. But after that, Mario Strikers Battle League.
Nah.
Yeah, here's the weird thing. It's just called Mario Strikers Battle League for most of the world. For Europe, they add football into the name. And yet we know what football is, because football is the game you kick a round ball into a goal, not fake rugby. Why do we have to clarify what it is? Well, in No Man's Sky's case, it kind of was. Because even right up to launch, the guy was, promising all these things. So, but yeah, it's no. Like, I do not get why they need to explicitly say Mario Strikers is actually football for the European audience, where it's clearly football. So, yeah.
It's because Europe is football crazy, apparently.
Yeah, because FIFA's a complete... I mean, that's the one thing about this game. It makes... people want a football game, buy this, not FIFA. Because it's actually, it's not my sort of game, but it looks more fun than FIFA. And also, there's no Ultimate Team mode.
I was more or less just laughing at Steve's comment.
So, yeah, but I'm saying though, no loot boxes. Super Bowl? Nah, it's... No, in general, over here in Europe, football is not what you call football. So,
I know.
And someone pointed out it's like only 4 countries that call what we call football soccer. So it's kind of, you're the odd one out. You're one of 4 odd ones out.
Yes, I would kill to see this in Mario Kart.
So yeah, but yeah, Strikers. Yeah, you want a game that's you want a football game that's better than the trash FIFA is. There you go. And to be fair, it's not hard to beat. It's not hard to beat FIFA. I mean, geez, my terrible drawing could look better than FIFA. And I can't draw, so... what was after it? Oh yeah, Splatoon 3. We got to see the Salmon Run mode for Splatoon 3. Cool that mode's coming back. My only problem with the Salmon Run mode was because they made it timed events. So you could never reliably play Salmon Run?
You could actually.
Oh.
Because there was a way to tell when it was going to pop up during the week.
You know what I mean, though. You had to plan around when they were going to let you play it. You couldn't just go, oh, I feel like playing Salmon Run. That's what I'm sort of more getting at, Susie.
I know, but there was a way to actually tell.
Yeah, but, like, it should have just been available at all times. So I kind of hope they fix it for the new game. I do like how they've gotten, like, these new boss creatures for it, though.
Freaking fairground ride of salmon.
And the ability to throw the eggs to each other now is a really helpful feature. Then, what was it? Right at the end, we have Salmonzilla. Because, yeah, turning Godzilla into a giant salmon is a thing. Oh, I forgot they didn't give us a date for Splatoon 3.
I thought they did.
No, it just says summer. Oh, hello. My thing went down. Oh yeah, so then we got Front Mission Remake. I've only ever played like Front Mission Evolved, which is a really nice third-person mech game, and kind of had wanted to go back and play the first two, but well, I think the first 2 or 3 or however many it was. But yeah, remake of the first game is coming this summer. And then they said the second game is getting a remake. It's turn-based action where, just seeing on the bit, you can try aiming your weapons to be more specific at parts of their suits. So, I'm looking forward to that. Playing Front Mission first and Front Mission 2 remakes. Oh yeah, Disney are pumping out a Mario Kart clone. Being made by people known for making some really badly over-monetized trash on mobile.
Can we get to the good stuff?
Hold on. What's next? Oh yes. Star Wars Force Unleashed. So,
The good stuff.
it is a good game, Force Unleashed. Jeez, Susie, you... Let's get a thing going for Susie to play Force Unleashed.
Let's not.
Because it is a good game. Like I had it on the Wii, and like using your Wiimote for your lightsaber actions was fun. And yeah, like this was like. Yeah, it and its sequel came out just before the Disney takeover of Lucasfilm, and like the only thing was like they made the force powers of the player character just so OP, which did include pulling a Star Destroyer out of orbit. I mean, if you look at it, Aspyr are really trying to port as many old Star Wars games onto the newer consoles as possible. So it's at least in that case, because it's not just on Switch. That one is coming to PS as well. Microsoft. It's not coming to because they can play Force Unleashed through the backwards compatibility on Xbox. So, but it's what companies want to do, and classic games sell. Besides, a lot of classic games are better than the trash we get nowadays from a lot of the third-party developers. So. Take the good games when they're re-released, because then you can sell to kids. This is what video games did before they decided they're going to overly monetize to rip you off out of money by making you spend more money to buy the game, and then pay more money to get things that in the past we got in the game as standard without paying extra money. So, yeah. I remembered when getting, like, you know, outfits and the skins and even like all the cool, you know, game modifiers were free. Because I think like GoldenEye on the N64, all that stuff you got there. Yeah, it was on cheap. Yeah. Because ever since they decided they are going to start, you know, stripping stuff out of games to sell us, it's when the video game industry went downhill. So, we have a right to be angry at them for deciding, hey, we're just going to screw you out of money because we can. What do I always use as the last one? Take scissor. There we go. So yeah, because obviously like DLC started off like how expansion packs used to work, but then there were bits which were clearly just main game features that they took out and were like, oh yeah, we can now make more money off of that. So most game development is now based around just greed of ripping money out rather than actually giving you good game experiences. As I say, particularly from third-party developers. So, and then, work through, so Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection. I thought that already existed on the Switch.
I said the good part.
Yeah, no, look way forward. So I thought that was already out.
No, that was Assassin's Creed Trilogy, I think, so 1, 2 and 3.
Wait, aren't those the one with Ezio?
No, because 3's the what's his frickin' face?
I don't know.
Tenway, I think. I read the book. I don't play the games, I read the book.
Yeah. Don't get them. Then SD Gundam Battle Alliance. So, as much as I love the Gundam franchise, I could just never get into the SD stuff. Oh no. No, you did not, Palkia.
Oh yes, he did.
Heck, he's got a freaking heel. Damn it. That just makes this problematic. Okay, so this one... Okay, now we're up to one that was a surprise. Yeah, still not the one that you're wanting to get to yet, Susie, but... Chrono Cross.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, there's been demand for years for Chrono Trigger to get re-released. So, like, Chrono Cross getting a remaster beforehand was kind of the surprise. So, yeah. So yeah, like quite a huge reveal in that one's case. So
There was one that I wasn't expecting.
it was one that is probably like the most unexpected thing outright.
No. One of my other favourite things was very unexpected. I've been wanting it for a long time, but I just thought they would never do it.
Yeah, but I mean, Square have been kind of idle on the Chrono franchise. Because that's the thing, like, they really don't seem to want to do anything with it, or even, it's been quite a while, like, they did re-release it during the, Chrono, like, some of it during the early DS era, but that's kind of been it. It's just one of those franchises you think that Square just didn't care for. Yeah, Kirby.
Be the car! You can be a
So, the new Kirby game is basically just Super Mario Odyssey, but with Kirby.
I want to play it.
So yeah, just basically Super Kirby Odyssey.
I just want to turn Kirby into a cone and just leave Kirby there for the rest of his life. Goodbye, my child.
I hate Palkia!
See, this is why you should have Dialga.
I have it on Diamond!
And people wanted you to play Pearl.
Well, then I'd have had this problem playing Pearl privately, so...
Yeah, but we would have had the best one.
Because what the heck, giving it a freaking constant healing move is just nuts. Because you've got to keep its health down to make it easier to catch, and yet it's just like... Huh? You're not going to get that.
Have you ever thought about not using a Pokeball?
Shush! Heresy! Heresy on the concept!
No. Use something
Heresy!
other than the Pokeball. Use something other than the Pokeball.
Yeah, Palkia does look... Palkia is the cooler design, yeah. I agree on that one too, yeah. And the Water Dragon comboing is much better. But freaking heck did they have to do... Like, why did they give it Water Veil?
See, I just go straight in and throw Ultra Balls at them on full health because I suck. And I somehow still catch them. And I don't know why or how.
Because suffering. Yeah.
I like suffering.
But yeah, so after Kirby, let me skip because I actually spend a while on that one. Oh yeah, so just other upcoming stuff. Oh yeah, we have a PlayStation developed game coming to the Switch.
Something.
So MLB The Show, which is obviously the baseball thing. So right, Sony have the development rights to. Okay. And early, and until last year, the games were only on PlayStation. But last year's game, the body that runs the Major League Baseball wanted last year's game also on Xbox and the Switch, and because they have control, they still control the games, not just let Sony do whatever they want. So, they oversee the game much tighter than how EA and Take-Two treat basketball, football, knockoff football, and what other ones they have? Hockey. So
the salt between soccer, football, and whatever other sport is real today.
Look, you're dealing with a UK streamer. We're doing it the UK way.
Alright, I'll just get my bottle of water.
I'd still say that rugby players would take American football players to the ground.
Well, yeah, because they don't wear protection.
Yeah, they're not afraid to get bashed around.
As a rugby fan, oh my god, in the last game that I watched of the Six Nations, somebody got injured within the first few minutes and then just wanted to continue playing with blood literally just dripping down his face. I was like, no.
And like the weather at times.
Oh, they played in the snow, the rain.
They play when their pitches are basically just giant balls of mud.
Practically, yeah.
Heck, I think there's even been games where they've played where it's basically become a swimming pool.
Yeah, they've also had that. You've never seen dirty uniforms within like 3 seconds of them just walking out. Great. We like to play the clean shorts game. So squeaky clean! Between England playing.
But yeah, anyway, let me just sort of go back onto this bit. So I was saying, yeah, so last year, MLB The Show 21 was released on Xbox. Now, as I said, they were requested to put it onto the Switch as well. But Sony did request that they be allowed more development time for that. Because, yeah, it wasn't going to be easy to straight up just port it to Switch. Which, you know, the Major League Baseball did agree to letting Sony have an extra year before they had to put games onto the Switch. So, and yeah, here it is now. MLB The Show 22, a PlayStation Studios developed Sony game being put out on a Nintendo platform. What a world we live in, right?
I don't understand Facebook, but that's just me.
Yeah, no, but I just love the idea that Sony have to put out a game on the Switch. They can't just disregard their rival consoles, they have to do it. So, fun. I'm assuming the people they got doing the trailer are like two big Japanese baseball players.
Probably.
And then whoever the guy doing the voiceover was is probably some coach or commentator. And then they have the weird puppet of someone at the end. Move on.
In the American one, he sounded like he did about 60 a day.
I really don't like how on the US version of the presentations they dub over them.
Yeah, because I was watching the British one, but it was behind the American one, so Stephen that was watching it 30 seconds ahead of me, and then just sent me the American one thing, and then I was 30 seconds ahead of them, which didn't make sense.
So,
that's why I got muted.
Oh yeah, so yeah, Kingdom Hearts stuff on Switch, like actual main games. I really couldn't care less for the franchise. They're all on the cloud system. Which,
I had a feeling they would be.
Yeah. Yeah, but people are pointing out that some games that are bigger than them in scope, obviously, much more demanding, are getting proper Switch releases. So, yeah. And people have also noted that, Square do seem to have been rather lazy in the port work for them. So, it just sounds like Square have decided, we can make some easy money with it. Rather than actually go, here, let's give people our, big franchise. You know, that sort of stance, attitude thing. I don't know why I came back here, because I can't do anything in the back room until I have Waterfall. Then we've got... Then we had a game which was an old franchise back. Canola. I have never heard of that franchise, but a revival of it.
Sounds like cannelloni.
I mean, it looks like in the same vein of games, you know, like the platform. Yeah, it's like a, you know, another sort of almost like mascot platformer type thing. You know, similar to games almost like, you know, like the older Mario, Sonic, you know, and the like. If you get what I mean, that's in that sort of game.
I think so.
Portal!
Yes, Portal!
So, Valve are putting their, like, most beloved games on the Switch. That clearly tells you what they think of how well their Steam Deck is going to do.
I have never been so happy to see Portal coming out on the Switch. I've been wanting it for ages. But
Yeah.
I thought it was never possible.
But yeah, but still, it's as I said, it really tells you how they think the Steam Deck is going to fail. I mean, well, it blows up after only a few seconds, so yeah, both Portal 1 and 2, which is nice.
No, I was like, oh, this is Portal, and then it said Portal 2 after a while, and I was like, ah!
Yeah, and the cool bit is it's, you know, split screen, local wireless multiplayer and online for Portal 2,
Yeah.
so which is really nice how they've given you the different capabilities of how to play it.
I'm so excited!
Susie is not interested in the game at all. Then what was this next one? Live Alive.
Yeah, that one just no.
I mean, it's got the same like art style that like Octopath Traveler used.
To be fair, a lot of the games that they advertise kind of have the exact same style as Octopath Traveler.
That's sort of the 2.5D HD style thing.
So I literally just thought, oh my god, it's the same game. They've already shown us, but no, it's the same game. Okay.
No, HD 2D. I don't know why they call it HD 2D, because HD is just to do with your, you know, pixel ratio.
High definition 2D.
You could make freaking... Why are we not calling 3D HD then, eh?
Because it's not high definition HD 3D.
See, that's where they're making mistakes.
See, that's where they confuse it.
Yeah, it's just a pointless name to call it, because you could remaster any old 2D game. You know, you can even that. You get modern games that are 2D, which are HD, and they don't call it 2D HD because, you know, it's just 2D but rendered in a 3D. You know, well, it's a 3D. I mean, a HD system. It's just, yeah. I'll go there quickly. Oh yeah, so Wii Sports is back on the Switch.
I love the fact that Joe jokingly said it. Wii Sports. And then it shows that I'm dying. Because all I could think about was him just saying, yeah, Wii Sports.
My only concern is I actually don't think this is going to sell as well as they think it's going to. I think what made Wii Sports work was the fact it was a bundled-in thing. I mean, you've got to admit that is what helped Wii Sports.
I showed MJ the trailer. and she was laughing at the fact there was a death mode. I say death mode of bowling.
Hmm. Oh, the bowling knockout thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just I don't think this game is going to be as successful as what Nintendo want it to be. So, skip, because they spend forever on this. They gave sports game far more screen time than it needed.
Nah, I needed more time.
Okay, no, I had got that one. Alright, so let's head to the lakes. Yeah, there's an online beta on the as of the 19th of this month, so if anyone really cares, they can go do that one. Okay, yeah, the next game that came up, I immediately thought of Dusk. Taiko no Tatsujin. So no, Dusk has said he plays those games.
That was a sort of echo, because I was like, oh, Dusk will like this. And then, of course, I was ahead, and then Angel was like, oh, Dusk will like this.
Yeah.
It was a funny moment.
Yeah, but yeah, it is basically just I mean, rhythm games I've never been able to do, so the only thing that I don't like is they're doing a in-game subscription to get more songs. It's like, what's wrong with just having the songs? So, then other Switch games upcoming. Oh yeah, just a reminder of Triangle Strategy.
Oh yeah, that one.
So, Cuphead's DLC. Free like DLC update for Metroid Dread, which I did not expect.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were thinking about that.
So we've got the perfectly named Dread mode, which is the one hit you're dead function. So yeah, that exists. Because suffering, yeah. They are also adding in a much easier mode to the game as well. Because, there was that guy who couldn't do the game. If anyone remembers that.
He just sucked and needed to, grow a pair.
Yeah, and then we've also got a boss rush mode coming. Which, again, not my sort of thing, the boss rush mode, but, props to them for throwing that in. Because that is kind of cool. Kind of a cool addition, so, yeah. If you really want to suffer more with Metroid Dread, there you go. Sorry, I'm just finish this up here, so you can capture these. Save. Messfright's the one that runs away.
Yep.
I forgot which one it was, and, do a Messfright later. Might end up doing Messfright overnight or something.
I don't blame you.
I have an easy way of dealing with them. Dealing with the roaming Pokemon. It's just takes a lot of luck as well. So let's head up to Snowpoint City. So next on the direct, Earthbound.
Yeah, I really was not expecting Earthbound, but Jacob Connor is going to be happy.
A lot of people, well, people are happy, but they're also sad because while we're also getting like Earthbound Beginnings as well.
We're not getting Mother.
Well, that is what the game series is called in Japan.
No.
Earthbound was called Mother in Japan.
I thought there was like differences.
I think it's just like international tweaks and whatnot.
I don't know. Chopper would know.
Yeah, no, they are known as the bit. Let me just close that. Let me just. Yeah. Earthbound is known as Mother 2 for Japan. English localization. Yeah, they basically like removed a lot of stuff which was considered, not appropriate for like the American release. So it is an altered version of Mother 2, but it is still Mother 2. And Earthbound Beginnings is obviously the original Mother. What everyone wants is Mother 3 to be released. So, yeah. So, yeah. Then up next, just a random run of games that are coming up. So, Zombie Army 4, for those people who care about zombie games. Getsuma Fuden Undying Moon. Looks like a really wacky side-scroller thing. Demon Slayer.
Yay!
So, yeah. Then Lego Brawls. So the Smash cloning continues. We've had Nickelodeon, we've got Warner Brothers doing one. Now Lego are getting in on the action. I think the Lego one is going to be the better one of these ones, just because Lego games tend to just be enjoyable from the silliness. 2 Point Campus. Yeah, because we got the hospital one released not long ago, so
yeah.
So yeah, bring another one over the Switch. Fair enough. Mario Kart 8 is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is getting DLC.
Alright.
Or if you have the expansion pass, it's free.
It's free! And I have the expansion pass, yeah.
So, yeah, that's cool. They're throwing in like 48 tracks coming out up till the end of next year. So, like, I mean, that's a pretty sizable amount you're getting.
Exactly. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I mean, and for those who don't have the Switch Online expansion, it's £22.50. which is still pretty reasonably priced. You know, I mean, I still think the expansion pass is still a little too much at the minute. But if they keep building on it with like what you get, I think it's gonna start having its value, you know, work better. So, and then we come to the big one at the end. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So, I mean, obviously the big thing was Jenna Coleman kind of spoiled the game's existence last year.
You know what? I actually forgot about that, so it was a surprise to me.
Yeah. But like the first opening fight sequence, until you see a character using ring blades, like you see in Xenoblade 2, that I thought it was Xenoblade X2. Especially when you had moments before people running along with sci-fi guns and giant mech alongside them.
Oh my god. I just spent the day, well, this morning, analysing the trailer.
Because, like, you look at that giant mech suit and it looks too much of X's technology than the technology we saw in Xenoblades 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Even though the head does scream more Mechon. But
I mean, think about it. Mechon, people like Mechonis working with, you know, the people that came over from the Xenoblade 2 universe with their blade technology and everything.
And then you have the high-end-tier tech as well.
And then also the tech that they probably, you know, Rex and, you never know, like the others probably found in the World Tree. You know,
that's dependent if that survived the merge.
That's the thing, we just don't know. We don't see it, but there's things that we just don't know.
I mean, like, obviously our main character's Monado-like sword looks quite cool.
It does, I really like it.
It is interesting that the only blades we see are flesh eaters. So what has happened to all the other blades?
They just died? Have they just...
Well, their purpose, you know, was fulfilled.
Yeah.
But then, like, yeah, landmarks that are, like, hybridized from both games.
Oh my god.
Because, yeah, distant fingertip.
Yeah, as soon as I saw distant fingertip, I was like, Jesus Christ!
And then you have the Mechonis sword just slammed into the ground.
It looks so good.
And it's still got one of the Mechonis' arms holding on to it. And then, yeah, ruins of, like, Mechonis, you know, just scattered in the land. And then, like, just, yeah, saw one bit which is, like, high-end-tier ruins.
Yeah. Because if you saw one I put on the thingy, I took it back, but at the exact same time, I had a look at it again, and I'm pretty sure
The one weird thing I find is, in one of the cutscene bits where we see our high-end-tier girl, her clothing looks far too modern compared to everyone else's.
Her dress! I really want it. I really
well, it's more she's in a bodysuit with a hoodie.
I don't care.
Oh no, oh you're thinking of the one in the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that's come up on screen now. I've already seen a lot of people suspecting that's Melia, the one in the mask.
Did you not see what I was suspecting? I'm the same.
Also, the hair curls.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But,
Melia, and then obviously we have Nia as potentially the other one in the mask.
Oh no, that is definitely Nia.
I mean, they've also got the they are the one of only 2 flesh eater blades we see in the trailer.
Holly, look at the core crystal.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, there's one other character who has that core crystal on them.
Yeah, but are they Gomofi?
Yes. But their hair colour is different on the other one.
Exactly. It's Nia. It has to be Nia.
So what has gone on to drive Nia and Melia to doing what they're doing?
God knows.
So.
I'm honestly just thinking this is sadly everybody's past that we know and love.
Well, Melia is the only one that really will survive on because of the high Entia side.
Yeah.
And obviously Nia, I guess, because of the whole blade element. But they did sort of depict that Flesh Eater blades will just die eventually.
Yeah.
So...
There was the whole, I don't know when I'm going to die, basically. I could die any day.
But it makes you wonder what's happened to... what's his name? Her blade partner.
Drummer.
Yeah. Because he said he wouldn't shut down back to a core crystal until she dies.
He's probably there, just showing him would be too much given away, probably.
Even though there are some bits that are far too obvious.
Yeah. But no, I honestly do think that is Melia and Nia. I really do think that is both of them.
And you consider, though, after everything Melia's been through, like, pushing things to war would be like... She'd be sort of very against that happening.
She would. But I wonder if there is something that contributes to her having no choice, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only way it could occur. Because...
Let's get Tyrea. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Tyrea should... I mean, pretty much any high-end tier half-breed would be around still.
Yeah.
Or at least a good chunk of them. I do love our new high-end tier character, though, with her sniper rifle magic staff hybrid.
Did you notice that one of the new characters is Inderline?
Yeah, we got like a good mix on them. We don't have a Nopon, though.
No.
We do see Nopon in the trailer. One of them is looking like they're a fan of rock and roll.
One of them looks like a Tatsu, it's like, I am the ancestor from somebody from another world. Let's turn them into potato.
But yeah, it's... I thought, though, we would have seen X2 before, main Series 3. Because, like, X, being left on the cliffhanger it needs the sequel.
It does. It needs a sequel, or it needs a remaster before the sequel, because really, how many people played X?
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously the biggest problem.
Exactly.
So that was the thing as well. It's like, I thought they were... Because when again, that opening bit where I thought it was potentially like an X2 reveal, I thought they were going to, like, obviously do the trailer for X2, and then at the end be like, bam, here comes X, ported onto the Switch soon.
Sure.
Like X2 late in the year, and X1's port is coming in like a couple of months. Because Nintendo do like to give us, basically no pre-order time at sometimes.
I'm really hoping there's a Xenoblade 3 special edition.
Nintendo of Europe are not going to pass that up.
Oh, hell no. Oh, Adam Howden has to do a voice. If Adam Howden's not doing a voice, I riot.
Well, bear in mind, the only person we know that's coming back is Jenna Coleman.
Yeah.
Although, like, if with Nia around, it's whoever was doing her would be back.
Yeah. Sky Bennett, interestingly, put up on Twitter. I don't know whether she's back, but she did go, well, that was interesting.
She did, yeah. I mean, bear in mind, I mentioned, like, the whole... She, with her boyfriend, streamed the Pyra/Mythra Smash reveal.
Oh, nice.
And like they put, obviously, I saw the video and went off on YouTube, and it was just like she had to be keeping her mouth shut for 3 months.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah, because of when she recorded the voice lines.
Yeah.
So, for Smash. So she had known for 3 months that they were in the game, and she couldn't even tell her boyfriend that.
Oh, that sucks so bad.
I know.
She is pretty wholesome. I do love Sky Bennett. Oh.
So, bear in mind, there were a couple of voice people who were in Xenoblade 1 who did do roles in 2, but it was more just, extra voice role things. Yeah. Even though they played, named characters in the first game.
Yeah.
It was more just, hey, here's just a nostalgia thing for you.
Yep.
We got this voice, so, if, Sky Bennett is back, I mean, that's the other thing. I really want a scene with Penuma and Ontos.
Oh my god, if we don't get Elvis, I riot.
Well, hopefully, like I say, he's reverted to using Ontos.
Yeah.
Everyone else knows him still as Alvis, and then you just get Penuma appear and just yelling at him, Ontos, why did you abandon me?
I had to deal
with our stupid brother because of you.
Family feud.
Yeah.
I had to deal with Malos. Do you have any idea how hard that was?
And then he's just going to be like, yeah, but I foresaw it was going to be a success, and look what it did. It saved both worlds.
Yeah. And
you abandoned Father too. Okay, that bit I cannot apologise for enough. But yeah, I do hope, because that is the thing, even with the other core crystals potentially vanishing, the Trinity ones should still exist.
Yeah.
Even though really it's only a duo now. Unless Malos's one did survive and it's just inactive.
That's the thing, we just don't know.
Because they did establish the rules for the Trinity core crystals are different to all the other core crystals. So... yeah, and the fact it's not so... we don't have long to wait either.
I know! Oh, September! I'm going to be just buzzing for September.
I know. And, that game is going to be on stream as soon as possible.
I honestly do not care about any other thing coming up this year. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to say that after Elden Ring and Horizon Forbidden West.
What about Breath of the Wild?
I'm now having doubts it's not going to be released this year.
Hold on, Susie. Xenoblade is going to be using, the end of summer release window. I'm thinking Splatoon's going to use, the pre-summer window. I'm thinking Breath of the Wild sequel is going to be the October-November game.
For Christmas, everybody's Christmas.
Yeah, because normally Pokemon uses that slot.
Pokemon's already had two big games.
Well, we had Diamond Pearl, obviously, as the one for last year, but then obviously Legends Arceus. I'm actually surprised they did decide to release Legends Arceus at the beginning of this year.
I mean, they're rather close to each other, and honestly, I think...
yeah, because you'd have thought that someone would have been like, no, let's have two... let's not have two Pokemon games, right? Even though one's one of them, one pair is a remake.
Yeah.
Let's not throw two Pokemon games on top of each other.
I mean, I was happy. No, I was more than that. I was ecstatic for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 trailer. I was crying with happiness.
I know people are still saying that it was trash because of no Bayonetta, Metroid, or Zelda.
Yeah, I've seen people like that.
I mean, look, I'm sorry to say the one thing. Zelda is going to, the Zelda release date is going to be the E3 drop.
Most likely, probably.
The way I'm seeing it is, because I know people are rumouring that there is going to be a big Pokemon game at the end of this year in November like normal.
No.
There isn't time. While Game Freak have two development teams, both of them were working on Legends Arceus.
I really don't see us getting
They do not have time to make something. The only way we get a Pokemon game in November is if it's not Game Freak.
Yeah, I
It would have to be, say, a new mystery dungeon game.
I see us maybe getting the next major Pokemon game either next year or later next year.
I think it would. I think they'll go with Gen 9's release in November as normal.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But yeah, I think they'll wait until next year at the earliest. Because, like, Legends Arceus is just the dry run for it.
It really is. I have a feeling they're experimenting with something with Arceus.
I mean, if you look at it in a way as well, the Let's Go Pikachu Eevee games were kind of like a test bed to what Sword and Shield did.
Yeah.
So...
My feeling is literally that Legends Arceus is them seeing how well something they want to do for Gen 9 works.
Yeah, the more open world nature.
Yeah.
Because that was always the one thing that was I know was heavily talked about, is like the more open nature of the game. What approach were they taking? Were they going to go full open world, the Xenoblade approach, well, the main Xenoblade games approach, where it's segmented zones, but you know those zones are big, or the Monster Hunter approach? And well, we got the Monster Hunter approach. Isolated zones connected to a hub zone. Hopefully, because I think trying to make it Pokemon work in true open world is probably a little bit beyond what the franchise can manage at the moment. So I'm hoping that Gen 9 we go to the Xenoblade main series approach, where we just get large zones to explore and then you have the little bit that links you through to the next zone. Like, that's what I would like to see as what comes for Pokemon. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, like Game Freak, I mean, they don't often tend to listen too much on feedback, but hopefully they are going to listen on this one. Like, take in what worked, what didn't, and yeah, build Gen 9 off of what Legends has done.
I mean, I quite like Arceus. I can
Yeah,
see people
it's definitely the step towards where I think the franchise does need to go.
Yeah.
So
There's just one thing that had me like, why?
is that spoiler or not?
It is a spoiler.
Yeah, but don't forget, Legends Arceus is not a core game, so it's going to do things. It's going to be doing other things. So, is said thing something that would affect a core game, or is it just something that's unique to what Legends Arceus is?
To be fair, I don't even know.
Okay, I think we'll find out whenever I get there then.
Yeah, it's yeah. It's a post game thing.
Yeah. Come on. Come to the route I'm on. This is the only problem. Try getting on the same route as the damn thing. By running back and forth on a section where it will appear on two seg bits.
Alright, now I'm gonna be right back. Doesn't want to move from down there. You stop staying down the bottom. The moment I fly, you're gonna go somewhere else. Wrong button. Come on! If I go down there, that's it. It's gonna be... Jeez. Yeah, one thing I hate about running away Pokemon.
boy. It just moved route now. Of course, it goes onto the route I was on the moment I'm walking off it. Now it's up where I was. Hate you. No, I'm not flying to where it went. I'm just... Go on. This is ridiculous. I don't think I've... like... They just made trying to get these things just deliberately too painful. See, now it's going to where I was previously. So yeah, like I said, I'll hopefully have caught this one by the time of the stream tomorrow. Like, I can't guarantee it though.
Nah. I'll be back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Keep us on that. Because, yeah, jeez. Go everywhere else and it's just like, eh. Sucks to be you. I think when I was doing this on Diamond, it was just like, oh jeez. 3 hours to do it? We thought finding Feebas was a troublesome. You've just come to the route I'm on! Why is that so hard? Now it just doesn't want to leave the... There we go now. Just constantly is jumping back and forth between the same routes. But, like, I go over there, it then decides, I'm going to go all the way over there now, because, yeah. So, freaking annoying. All these routes, and the randomization is just always weighed against you, which... Come on! You're right next to us. No, not anymore. I hate you. Game! Please. Why? Why do you hate me? Just because I'm freaking prepared. Yeah, I know, it just sucks. This is probably the worst, like, element. Oh, just it arrived to where I was, but only when I walk off it. Why? I hate that. See, I walk back into the Valley Windworks and it appears on the route. I go on the route, it's now in the Windworks. Back on the route. The Ironworks. Back on the route. Windworks. Back on the route. Now below. It's just so irritating when it does that, because it's just like... doing it now, it's just like... Cross that threshold. Oh, that's where the threshold is there. I was misaligning the threshold. It's just taunting me now! Because just... Come on! Please! Just let me fight you! Come on! Why? This is where I really hit the brick wall, because... no. All I can do is just this until I get lucky. Go over here for the minute. I know, TA, but come on. Can you just threaten it with some stabs, please?
I threaten it with death.
You want to know what made God models even worse? So obviously Gold, Silver had 3 roaming wild Pokemon. Crystal, they dropped it to 2. But guess what? Because obviously, yeah, so Diamond and Pearl only had 2. Platinum, they gave you 5.
Yay.
Because they had Zapdos, Articuno and Moltres available. Oh, come on! Come on, appear on the route when I'm on it!
Nope.
I hate this! Do this so much on purpose, game!
Alright, sweetie.
It's not alright! not be where you're at. Yes, it's finally on the route with us. Right, I need to look up something quickly in the TMs. Don't have a okay. Let's do this. There it is. Come here, you piece of tater trash. This is why I prepared Honch Crow. Because you can't hurt the damn thing, which is why this is awesome. Oh jeez, have you got more than a... Okay, this is risky. Ooh. He had like 151 or 152 HP. There we go. Yeah, well, at least now catch it. That was so tight on the health. Oh man. It's kind of sad that I don't have a status condition to put on it. Oh well. Yeah. Keep catching bits. So this is being harder than it would be because I can't status condition, which makes me want to check. I probably want to move tutor for Cresselia. Dark types. Where are you? Hunch Crow. What do you have? Okay, you don't actually learn any status conditions yourself. You do get to use the TM for Thunder Wave, eh? That might be worth it. Damn, I can't get it yet. Which is... I did also see... Sableye, who might be more useful. See, mean look. You don't get a status condition move. That's the problem, isn't it? Oh wait, that's the... Yeah. Oh well. You know, not much we can deal with here. I mean, it's going to run out of PP before I run out of Pokeballs. In that scenario, I'll just, you know, reset the save. Oh well. Oh. Come on. Get in the ball. Please. Nearly. Yeah. You just wanna... Man. Come on, we're gonna do this. We will do this. Because I said we will.
Okay.
I mean, it will do it, so... Eventually. Yeah, getting close. Da, 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 da. Come on, mess right. You know you want to get in the ball. That way you can bring suffering to more people. Because I can take you to see other things to do for that. Hey, that worked!
god.
Jeez, we've got a sadistic mess right.
Call it me!
I'm not nicknaming the legendaries, so...
Damn it.
We already have a Susie anyway.
Yeah, but it's more fitting.
Oh god. Right. Could have been just called Suffer. I mean, but the ultimate Suffer Pokemon we had is our Milotic. Because, jeez, catching that Feebas. There's a reason we called that thing 3 hours. With exclamation marks and all in capitals.
3 hours!
Yep. So how are we looking on Pokedex? We've obtained 145 of the Pokemon and we've seen 148. So who exactly are we still missing?
Suffering.
Oh yeah, we still need to actually evolve Pikachu into Raichu, but I can't dig up a stupid Thunderstone for it because it turns out they made the rarity of the Thunderstone like rare in Diamond, so rare in Pearl and like common in Diamond, and they made, I can't remember which stone it is, rarer in... Yeah, they did some like stone rarity inversions. Because I am having a hard time in Diamond getting Moonstones, so... Yeah. Mantike we're going to be able to catch soon. Sneasel I can't evolve into Weavile just yet, but we will be able to soon. And then, yeah, that's where Dialga goes. Yeah, Mantine and Dialga are the only two Pokemon we have not seen for the Pokedex. And then we'd be able to start getting National Dex Pokemon. I mean, I might, before tomorrow's stream, be able to actually get the data for Dialga, but I have to speak to my brother about doing some trading because he'll need Dialga's data as well. But yeah, otherwise, we're all good. So, yeah. Catch anyone tomorrow for more Pokemon Pearl. Night. So what's he going to say, Night? Susie?
Yeah?
You going to say night to everyone?